It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Red Raiders headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. Running to the left. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10 plays.
Could be an outing. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Timeout taken by TCU. It's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The run inside. It's Payne.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got some room, it was over. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moving out to the right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air, moving away from pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls down.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Goes high to pull it in. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a throw and catch, and I love that play call. When you're backed up in your own end, it's a great time to take a shot. You're expecting one-on-one coverage on the perimeter. QB found the matchup he wanted, threw it in rhythm. You just can't do it any better than that on offense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The give on the counter. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Craig. Might be looking to run. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Hammond. Got his man on the outside. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose on the right. 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. of score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Looking for room, it's Walker.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Now he's going to break the pocket. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
We just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Here comes the heat. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's just nice, man, to have a big tight end that can work the middle of the field. Like, I can throw it over linebackers' heads, and he's big enough to really be a target before it gets to the safeties. And they run these post patterns, man, and when you throw them on time, they're extremely hard to stop.
Finding some room. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
To the air on second down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, anytime the Big Ten takes on the SEC, it is more than just about this game. It is about bragging rights and who is the most dominant conference. We'll find out today, guys. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Rebels ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Running inside, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Here's Sayin to throw. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Sayin trying to be heard above the noise. He'll take a shot. Makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target over the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Looking downfield on 1st down. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to...
Maybe a crease. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Rebels are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him
Everybody
time.
run this same
Better
little
get to him.
blitz,
You
dog.
better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here.
How to stop it.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Rebels will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The extra point here would tie the game.
Like putting 15 people on the line, dog.
He would have hit that thing.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed.
Ooh,
he
1
can
yard
take
line.
care of the rest. Really, really nice screen plays.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's Julian saying to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it.
That nigga unstoppable in this game,
he's
bro.
getting ahead of steam. He's at the touchdown, Ohio State.
Nah, Jeremiah Smith.
He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved.
That's the best team in the game right there, Ohio State.
They saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to
That's why I beat
guy.
New Era with.
He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
I need a good blocking formation, dog.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Look at that shit, bro.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
You see that shit?
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Working that left side now. And midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, I'm going to have to make him get out of that shit,
The big connection and going back to work. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. As is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
Nah,
Trying to make up for some of that lost
he
ground on
guarded
second down.
everything.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong person.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone.
Ooh.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone instead.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it.
Let me see if they fall for this damn play action.
Trying play action.
Nope.
And he will go down.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't want to go to YouTube and learn it, but I'm gonna have to though.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Say it. He lets one fly deep.
Pick.
Pick off
Get
to
that
stop
back.
the threat. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the stats.
I can't wait for Madden, bro.
And we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the run, it's Lacy.
Let him go.
There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally get him on the ground, but
He clicking off, bro.
He
Clicking off, dog.
play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might.
That bit quit? Yeah, you honestly can't win no games on this shit right now. I was watching the streamer the other day. That bit, his screen went blank, bro. The nigga, they found a way to glitch it to where they never lose. They just blink your screen and then you get the L. Let me see who Georgia got on their team, bro. I need to play with a big team, bro.
Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas Longhorns. We stay the state of Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. On the move. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Arch is going to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end.
How the fuck,
All
bro?
kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
I'm about to get off this shit out this.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games.
Red, I'm gone, man. I'm about to get out this shit.
Throughout the week, you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys.
Red, you hear me?
Here early, they cap it off with a nice run late. But what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give out of the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Quarterback making adjustments. Mack throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Baylor.
Back to throw, it's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return.